I'm up at 4:45 every morning. I'm running 6 to 8 Ks every day. I come back here, I do some strength work, do what everyone does, shadow boxing, pad work, sparring, whatever I need to do that my trainer feels I need to do.
One day I got a knock on the door, early night, maybe 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd never really met Brock before, but I'd met his father numerous times because of my relationship with Jarvis, the rugby league player and the police officer who helped me when I was a young kid. Brock's father Dominic said, I've got my young son who's just starting boxing, and would you have a look at him and see what you think and what so-and-so, and came up the back here in this little gym here and changed the course of my life. Back then, like I said, I didn't really want anything more to do with boxing. I'd been involved in boxing for a long time, and things had their ups and downs, and you love something, sometimes you dislike it. But boxing had changed for me a little bit, and I changed my whole persona. I really did I want to be involved in boxing, and Brock came into my life, and I wouldn't be anywhere else at the moment.
I remember I was pretty nervous on the way here, and I was excited, and because Jeff was my idol. I used to watch all these fights, and to meet him and then to train with him, I was very excited. I thought it was a one-off. At the time, I was doing some work for my dad, so it wasn't straight away. I think Jeff was overseas a bit, and I was still working. And then when he got back, I seen him again, and then we went from there.
At this stage of his career, this kid can do things that I couldn't dream of doing. This kid punches to the body, hooks, uses his core better than I could have even dreamed of doing. Nobody showed me how to do it. This kid hasn't got a trainer. He's got a teacher, somebody can show him. And when you show somebody how to do something properly, and they know it's working, they do it. And Brock is a very, very special person. Like him, like I said, since those days we met, we've been to, he's fought in Mexico, he's fought in Thailand, we've been to Japan and trained, we've trained in America. We're putting the jigsaw puzzles all just falling into place. These are the kind of things I want Brock to watch, because this old school stuff's the real stuff, mate, What for me this does with Brocky is those there are going to be people like this that can stay for 12 rounds and getting hit with massive punches, and you've just got to have the first of all you've got to have the fitness, but you've got to be fit, but you've also got to be able to think and relax and just go through this, It was a chess match of two guys who are brilliantly trying to outthink each other as well. One's trying to con him, one's trying to outthink him, one's trying to, they've just done so many different things to try to win, It's a carbon copy of Jeff Fennick. He was exactly like me. I remember when we lost the amateur fight, the tears and the disappointment. That was me. If I lost a game of football, I'd cry. I just wanted to win. He's a winner in every sense of the word, and so this is what Australia's about. Somebody that gets an opportunity, rolls their sleeves up, works hard, and gets success. Somebody who never got nothing for nothing. From a young little skinny kid, worked his backside off as a builder's labourer, worked on job sites every day, rode his bike to the station. I picked him up and came and trained every day, covered in cement, covered in mud, covered in dirt. Never missed a day, rain, hail or shine, ran, and they're the kind of kids that deserve things in life. Brock has learned some little things of Billy, but I know that every time Billy sees what Brock does, it motivates him, and he does. He says, I want to try to do what this young kid's doing.
Having Brock Jarvis around as well, that's really added that extra motivation, because to see a young guy like him doing what he does and push the way that he does, that makes me want to push just as hard as he does, because I don't want him to show me up, so I push just as hard as him. But he's a young guy, he's very talented, he's a young lion, and to just be keeping up with him, for me, that's what I want. That's what I needed in my life at this stage. I needed a young guy like him to re-energise me.
It's great training with Billy. I get to see, gives me a lot of advice on what I'm doing. I got training with Jeff too, so I can't ask for much more. Yeah, always tough sparring in Thailand. I got great sparring partners, and every day 2 o'clock we head to the gym and spar how many rounds Jeff wants me to spar, and gets me prepared and ready for the fight.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody who can give me what Brock gives me in 12 rounds. So it's an amazing achievement for a kid so young. Billy will do something great on August the 3rd, which will put him right up there, and then a couple of years later, a young guy that I started training at the age of 16, at 24, 25, might be the greatest Australian fighter in history, because I believe that Brock Jarvis has the potential to be that person.